1 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Muhammad Zubair Khan. First, the headlines. 16 people were martyred in two bomb blasts in Kabul area of Swat last night. Prime Minister condemning bomb blasts has directed to provide all possible medical assistance to injured. Minister for Religious Affairs says Pakistani pilgrims will be provided accommodation close to Masjid Nabawi sallallahu alaihi wasallam during this year's Hajj. Pakistan has urged the United Nations Security Council to take bold decisions to grant right of self-determination to people of Kashmir and Palestine. And now the news in detail. 16 people were martyred and more than 50 people injured in two bomb blasts at CTD police station in Kabul area of district Swat last night. According to Rescue 1122, the martyred personnel belonged to Malakand, Buner, Shangla, Swat, Mardan and Chitral. As per Swat police, 8 injured are still in the critical condition. One critically injured has been shifted to Peshawar for treatment while rest of the injured have been treated at district headquarters hospital Sadhu Sharif. The rescue and search operation is underway at the Kabul police station to save lives of the stuck people under the rubble. Meanwhile, funeral prayers of martyred police personnel have been offered at police lines in Kabul, Swat. The bodies of the martyred personnel are being shifted to their native towns. President Dr. Arif Alvi has expressed deep grief and sorrow over the deaths caused by an explosion in Swat. The President also prayed for early recovery of those injured in blast. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has strongly condemned the blast at the CTD police station in the Kabul area of Swat. In a statement, he expressed grief over the loss of precious human lives in the incident. He prayed high status for martyrs in heaven and condoled with the bereaved families. The Prime Minister also prayed for the early recovery of the injured and directed to provide them with all possible medical assistance. He sought a report of the incident from the relevant authorities. The Prime Minister said that the entire nation salutes martyrs' sacrifices. Minister for Religious Affairs Senator Talha Mahmood has said that Pakistani pilgrims will be provided accommodation close to Masjid Nabawi sallallahu alaihi wasallam during this year's Hajj. He was talking to the Secretary of Ziyarat Affairs Medina and representative of Road to Makkah Muhammad bin Abdul Rahman Al-Bajawi in Medina. The federal minister said that arrangements for accommodation and meal of pilgrims in Medina will soon be finalized. Chief of Army Staff General Syed Asim Munir is in China on a 4-day official visit. According to Inter-Services Public Relations, during the visit the Army Chief will hold discussions with Chinese leadership on enhancing bilateral military relations. The safe evacuation of Pakistani citizens from conflict-hit Sudan is continuing and the first convoy of 500 Pakistanis has left Khartoum and reached the port of Sudan. According to the Foreign Office, these Pakistanis will go to Jeddah by sea, from where they will be brought home through Pakistan International Airlines and Pakistan Air Force planes. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, all parties Hurriyat Conference has strongly reacted to harassment of Kashmiri people during cordon and search operations and house raids in Srinagar and other areas of the territory. According to Kashmir Media Service, all parties Hurriyat Conference leaders, including Abdul Ahad Para and Muhammad Salim Zargar, in their separate statements in Srinagar said continued search and operations and summoning of youth to police stations are being used as harassment tactics by Indian forces in the territory. The leaders said that now New Delhi is holding G20 meeting in Srinagar in an attempt to divert international community's attention from actual issue of Kashmir, which is yet to be resolved as per the United Nations resolutions. Indian troops have arrested around 4 dozen civilians, including women, during the ongoing cordon and search operation in Poonch, Rajouri and Reasi districts, which entered its 6th day today. Pakistan has stressed for effective multilateralism to address the current and emerging threats to international peace and security. Speaking during United Nations Security Council's open debate on maintenance of international peace and security, Pakistan's permanent representative to the United Nations, Ambassador Munir Akram, said this multilateralism must be comprehensive, inclusive and equitable. Alluding to situation in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Munir Akram said it is a prime illustration of derogation from the UN Charter and Security Council resolutions. He said the exercise of the right to self-determination by the Kashmiri people prescribed by the Security Council has been subverted and suppressed by India through 7 decades of force and fraud. Ambassador Munir Akram said another is the situation in occupied Palestine. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.